everyone. So today I thought I would do a little makeup tutorial on my everyday makeup look, which is like really simple. I only use a few products. Less is more in my opinion. I like to keep it simple and I like to keep it natural looking. You want that look of like you're not wearing any makeup. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to start off with is moisturize. I've got no makeup on now and I just have my serum and oil that I did this morning. We're going to start with Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. Wow, I'm already glowy from that. That is so nice. I love that. And then we're going to start with our foundation. Now, honestly, I don't really wear foundation, but today, I'm doing a little. I'm using Marc Jacobs. So less is more with foundation. I just like a little bit to even out the skin tones. I don't want to look cakey. So just a little bit like this, and then I just spread that around. This is actually a really nice foundation. It's like really velvety. All you need is a little bit and you get like a really nice coverage. You don't need much at all. Okay, so after I do my foundation, I go in with my creamy contour. So I use this one by Chanel. Using the same brush, I just sort of go around on my cheekbones and into my hairline to get that bronzy look, to give me like a little bit of definition. But once I've got like a little bit everywhere, then I'm going to blend. And just blend that into my neck. If I want to contour a little bit more to get like a little bit more definition, like say on my nose, I'll just do a little bit on the sides. Go from here, go straight up into the brow bone here. Well, it kind of worked. And then I like to press and blend that out. So now I'm going to go in with concealer. I have this CoverGirl concealer here. This is a really good concealer. It's like a cheap one, but it works so well. And I only use a little bit of concealer anyway. I get creases if I put too much. So I just like to put a tiny bit and a little bit down the bridge of my nose. And then we blend that out. I like to make sure that that's really blended. Otherwise I get buildup there and it's not cute. So then I'll just go in with my finger. Use this finger because it's the weakest and this skin is like super delicate. So you want to be pressing the concealer lightly. You don't want to be wiping it hard. So now going back to my eyes, I will get the creamy bronzer again. And I'll get this little brush that I use to contour on my nose and I'll just go in on my eyes to sort of tie it in with the bronziness on the rest of my face. Really simple. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with my favorite product of all time. This is Beam by Glossier. Like to put a little bit on the bridge of my nose so I look like I'm sunburnt. I like to do the whole area where I would naturally be sunburnt because it gives you that really natural sun-kissed look. And I'm just pressing this in really lightly. So cute. So now I'm going to go in and do my eyebrows. I like to keep it pretty natural. We'll just go and fill in a little bit. So just finishing up my eyebrows, I just filled in any little spots that were a bit patchy and then I just brush it out. So next I'm going to go in with my lips. I've put a little bit of the Beam on my lips just to give them a little bit of like a natural tint. And now I'm going to go in with my lip liner. This is my favorite lip liner, Iconic Nude by Charlotte Tilbury. It just works every time. I like to go in with the Cupid's bow here first and sort of get that like defining little dip there. I love that look. And then I'm going to go down into the sides, just going a little bit over the line. I'm going to curve it in here. I'm not going to go to the point. I'm going to curve it in to give my top lip like a bubble look. I'm going to do the same with the bottom. And just under the lip as well, just a little bit below the line, just to give that more of like a bigger look. Who doesn't want bigger looking lips? And then I like to fill in from the sides. I try and stop, but like you just want to keep going. It's so hard to restrict yourself. So let's leave it there. And then I go in with this NYX called Daydream. This is one of my favorite colors. It's so cheap. I got it for like $6 and it's like the best color ever. So I just dab that in the middle to tie in with my peachy look, because it's a very peachy lip. And then I get my Charlotte Tilbury Nude Cape and I sort of bring that in on the sides. Very lightly dabbing. And then I'm just gonna blend it. And because I'm obsessed with blush, I'm gonna put a little bit more on because I honestly can't help myself. Just gives you such like a young, vibrant look, which I love. So cute. Oh my God. Like a peach cobbler. I don't like to use powder. I don't like that powder finish. I like to look very dewy, but I do love this banana powder by Australis. I don't know how they pronounce it. So I go in with this little brush here. This is what it looks like, banana powder. Get the lightest little bit and I just press into anywhere where I can get creases, anywhere where I'm like oily, just in the T-zone here, anywhere where you get oily. Okay, so I forgot gloss, if you can believe it. So I used this Charlotte Tilbury again, Blondie gloss, and I just do a little up the top here. A little bit there. And then I blend it. So the only thing I haven't done is mascara, which is crazy because it's my favorite part. So I use Lash Sensational by Maybelline. Again, like a really cheap one and so good. I've been using it forever and it's one of my favorites. So a little technique when putting on mascara that my friend taught me is that you start from the base and then you shimmy up. Cute. Okay. Sometimes I like to go back in with my bronzer. I always start off really light and then I like to build. So like at this point, I'll look and be like, okay, I can just have a little bit more. I'm just gonna seal it with Urban Decay All Nighter. This stuff's amazing. So that's my look done and the sun is almost set. So there goes my afternoon.